So what if you could start a business that solves a huge problem for local companies, but without writing a single line of code and for free? Well, today that's exactly what we're going to break down. We're talking about how to turn Google's new AI tools into your next side hustle. And yeah, you can get started this week. Okay, let's just dive right in. All right, first things first, let's really get a grip on the problem we're solving here. For most small businesses, you know the phone is their absolute lifeline. But let's be real, they can't be there to answer it 24/7. So, what's the actual real-world cost when a potential customer calls and just gets voicemail? For a service business, think about a roofer who specializes in storm damage. A single missed call can mean a lost job worth $5,000. Seriously, or even more. That is a massive amount of money. Just poof, gone, disappearing into thin air, all because no one was there to pick up the phone. Okay, so that's the problem. And this is the solution. Google has kind of quietly released this incredibly powerful and, did I mention, completely free tool called Google AI Studio. It is an absolute game changer for creating automated voice agents that can solve this whole missed call problem in an instant. And when I say instantly, I really mean it. You can build a fully functional AI voice agent that sounds human, books appointments, answers questions, the whole shebang, in about 4 minutes. And the best part? You don't need to be a developer. All you need is plain English. That's it. Just look at this comparison for a second. This shows you the massive shift that's just happened. I mean, the old way of getting a voice bot, you're talking thousands of dollars and weeks of back and forth with developers. The new way, it's free, it takes minutes, and literally anyone can do it. This is the kind of leverage that can build a business from nothing. So how do you actually do it, right? It's not about being some kind of tech genius. It's just about following a really simple process. Let's call it the Instant Agent Framework. It's a simple little loop that takes you from just an idea to a working product in basically no time at all. The entire workflow is just this simple loop. You start with a prompt, you're just describing what you need, then the AI builds it. You test it right away by actually talking to it, then you refine it by telling the AI what to fix, again, just in plain English. And finally, you deploy it, which is just a fancy way of saying you make it live and connect it to a phone number. That's it. Prompt, build, test, refine, deploy. Simple. And what does a prompt actually look like? Is it some complicated code? No way. It's literally just a paragraph like this. You're giving the AI its job description, its specialty, and its goals. You type this in, you click a button, and in about 2 minutes, you have a working voice agent ready for you to test. It's kind of wild. Now, this is a really crucial point, so listen up. Don't try to write the perfect, massive, super detailed prompt right from the start. That actually tends to confuse the AI. The most effective way to do this is to start lean. Build a basic agent, test it, find one thing you want to change, tell the AI to adjust it, and then just repeat. It's all about that quick, iterative process. Okay, so now you know how to build the tool. That's the what. But what about the how? How do you actually make money from this? This is where the business model comes in, and it's all built on a simple but really powerful idea. You build it first. Let's see how this works with a real-world example, okay? Picture a 2-person plumbing company. They're always out on job sites, under sinks, and they're missing maybe 8 to 12 calls every single week. Just one of those missed calls could be an $800 emergency job. For a 15-minute build on your part, you can offer them a solution that they would happily pay between $700 and $1,500 for. I mean, the math it just works. Now here it is. This is the one feature that makes this entire business model possible. Inside Google AI Studio, there's an option to get a shareable link to your working agent instantly. This is your secret weapon. You're not selling an idea or a promise. You're sharing a live, tangible experience. This completely changes the sales process. You don't need a fancy pitch deck or some long, boring email. You build the demo for a local business before you even contact them. Then you just reach out and say, hey, I built this for you. Test it yourself. You are showing results, not asking for permission. You prove the value up front, and then you can talk about price. So what does this actually look like in practice? Let's break it down into a super simple, actionable plan you can literally start today. Here is how you can land your very first client in the next 7 days. Yep, it is that straightforward. Day 1, you pick a niche. Plumbers, dentists, gyms, whatever, and you build a demo. Day 2, you tweak it and refine it. Day 3, find 5 local businesses. Day 4, you send your magic link. By day 6, you could be closing your first deal. It's all just about taking that first step. I'm just going to leave you with this one final thought. Think about it for a second. Your friends, your family, the local businesses you go to all the time. Do you know a single one of those owners who never, ever misses a call? If you can think of even one, you've already found your first potential client.